We're on a mission to drive around the world for the next 4 years in this Land Rover Defender. But that doesn't mean we're going to fly through every country. We're currently here in Morocco, which is the start of our journey down the African continent. And it's also the host to some incredible backcountry trails that we can't miss. Oh, my worst nightmare's coming true. I've never seen anything like it before. Although this will be the first real test of what it will be like traveling remote and relying solely on our little home on wheels. But the question is, are we?
You can't do it. It's not possible.
And the Land Rover
I feel like I've checked absolutely everything at this point.
prepared for this adventure. Well, what a morning we have been greeted with today. It is pure blue sky, very, very bright sunshine, and it couldn't be better. We're still on the outskirts of Afrain National Park here in northern Morocco, and we're just currently getting ourselves situated, ready to get on the road today. We want to put in a big stint of driving today to start making our way through Morocco, and I couldn't be more excited to see what today's going to bring, because it's going to change, I think, quite fast, because we're not going to see all these luscious trees. It's going to be completely different scenery by the time we park up again tonight. Do you want to explain what's happened since we last picked up the camera, Mitch?
Well, yesterday I noticed some oil on our mud flap, and I was thinking, where the friggin' hell's that come from? And well, Martha noticed it actually. We tracked it all the way back to our locker, and ever since I opened our oil, this has been slowly leaking. So I'm hoping that if I just wrap the threads with some Teflon tape, that might help us out, but we'll see.
You and me, just a walk in the park where the world fades, and we're leaving no marks. They try to hold me down, tear me apart, but with you, baby, nothing seems so hard. They said I'd never make it, that I lost my spark, but your love, small compass guided me through the dark. Stumble and trip, yeah, I made a mess, but with you, every day's like that.
This town that we're in, Azrou, is probably going to be the last big town that we're going to be in for quite a while. We don't need a lot of food, but we're just getting a little bit cautious that we could potentially be without a decent shop for like a week. So that's the plan, is just try and get the freezers stocked. They've got a Carrefour market here, which is what we're aiming for.
It's always fun playing Jenga in the back here after we've just been shopping. Managed to make most of it fit, and also managed to make ourselves a little roadside sandwich. Mitch has just whipped us up a cheese sandwich with a fresh baguette from the market. Cheers.
We're now driving a couple of 100 kilometres deeper into the centre of Morocco, and the plan is to pick up a trail called the Trans-Moroccan Trail, which is a majoritively off-road track that runs from the west to the east, east to the west of the country, and I think it's like 3,000 kilometres long, and we're planning to pick it up in the Atlas Mountains because there's a couple of sections there that I really fancy doing. So we're heading to a town called Emilchil, if that's how you say it, and then we should be in the heart of the mountains there. So in a few hours we should see the massive Atlas mountain range come into view.
We're currently driving through a city called Khenifra, and it's so interesting when you do come into these cities, because all of a sudden you're driving on really just like lonely, quiet roads, and then these cities are just dotted everywhere. And this one's a really nice city, and you know, it's actually really nice to drive through these every once in a while to like break up the monotony of the long drive and winding roads.
Pulled over at a petrol station to fill up the jerry can that's on the roof, but they've got no petrol, and I'm taking the opportunity to get changed into some shorts because it must be 15 degrees hotter than it was when we left this morning. Hopefully when we climb back up to the mountains again, this is gonna cool back down.
I've got changed myself as well into some shorts, and then I'm wearing my shirt half on, half off because the sun is here and I keep opening the windows, so I'm scared of my arm getting burnt. But we did just grab some fresh melon that we picked up on the side of the road the other day, and it's really cold right now, so I'm gonna snack on this just to cool us down a little bit. But do you know the funny thing is, we were looking up the weather in like Senegal and it's saying it's like 30 degrees, but then when you click on it, it says it feels like 40. Like it's 10 degrees hotter on the feels like than it actually is. Checked here, 24 degrees, feels like 21.
It's definitely...
It can't be.
It's definitely not 21 degrees.
It can't be.
I know what 21 degrees feels like. Look, that dog even says it's 32 degrees today.
Yeah, I'm hot. That's what you're saying.
Saying I'm hot, I'm lying in the shadow. It's 31 degrees. I might join him.
Never mind, it must have been cold. I think we're the problem.
I do as well. I think we've come from England to bloody Africa with no aircon.
And Mitch is also sitting on a cushion.
Because my arse hurts.
Such a princess. We found our petrol.
We've only just realised what altitude we're at. My watch has just clicked over 1,900 metres, and looking at the road that we've just seen in front of us, I think we're going to be at a lot more than that by the time we reach where we're parking up tonight, so it could get very cold tonight.
First look at the lake that we're hopefully going to spend the night at. Wow, it's so blue. Oh wow.
We have this debate every single time we pull up. Are we level? I'm not sure. Feels a little bit off level. Shall we get out and have a look? Oh yeah, we're off level.
Are we off level?
We're off level.
We normally just come and stand here and look in the back and think, is that a bit off? Yeah, it looks off level on here. We're going to pick up this side and hopefully that does the job. Yeah. Do you feel level?
Are we still on?
Yeah.
We're off the level. Great news, people. I've fixed my oil leak. But the not so good news is, while I've been driving for the past few days, I've been hearing a clunking underneath my feet, and I can feel it through the pedals as well. Last episode I ripped all the hub apart thinking it might have been a wheel bearing, but now it's starting to feel and sound like a ball joint or something like that. So I've made myself a little list of what I need to check in the morning, because I don't really fancy going off-roading, flying up into the mountains with a known problem. So I'll see in the morning if I can find it.
The sun has just set behind this mountain here, and oh my god, the lighting right now is just amazing. The views right now are amazing. A shepherd is just going past now, he's just spoken to us, and it's just so amazing. I just can't express how happy I am, and I feel like I'm doing that in every video at the moment, and it's honestly genuine. I'm not just putting it on.
Martha's practicing her French with like everyone she can. So even the shepherd, she was like, what did you say?
I said, ça va bien et vous? And then he said, bien, and then he said something else, and I was like, sorry? That's out of my vocab. Yeah, I'm really trying with my French at the moment. Just because of the countries that we're going to. I mean, I've only got GCSE French, so it's not a very broad vocab that I have, but I'm gonna try my best for this trip to make it as easy as we can when going through places and trying to speak to other people. But yeah, this is just, I mean, it's getting really cold now.
My watch says a low of 4 degrees tonight, which is the coldest we've ever been in this. So we might have to put the heater on the stat tonight. Or we should test it. I think we should test it, and then if I wake up really cold, I'll put the heater on.
Oh, okay. We might need to discuss that again. Not sure about that one, but I know for now that it's getting dark, we're going to get inside and have a hot chocolate. Good morning, Mitch.
Morning.
How are you today?
I hope I find something.
Where are you going to start?
On the prop shafts and the ball joints.
Okay. Morning everyone, it is absolutely glorious today. However, we have just noticed that we had no mosquitoes last night, but this morning they are all out in full force. So we've just shut up the truck and we've had a little walk around the lake this morning, but then now I'm going to do a little bit of yoga because I feel a bit stiff after being in the car for so long. So I'm going to do that whilst Mitch tinkers underneath there and have a really nice morning. Gorgeous spot here. I still can't get over it.
I think I might have found the issue, but I'm not 100% sure. The drive flange on the rear wheel has got quite a lot of play in it. So I think what could be happening is it's mainly happening when we're coasting downhill. So I don't know whether with the excessive load... Oh no, it'd be the other way around, wouldn't it? It'd be going uphill. Yeah, I just didn't know whether the teeth of the drive flange are jumping on the half shaft.
But what I don't understand is we feel it through your pedals and your side.
Yeah.
And we're like the furthest away from that right now.
I should really watch a video on what a worn one looks like, but that's more worn than I've ever seen it in the past.
And yes, Mitch is using bog roll as his rag. We had excess and he'd run out. Right then.
I feel like I've checked absolutely everything at this point. Like I've been around everything and I can't find anything apart from that drive flange. I've put a new drive flange on there now, but I don't think that was the cause of the problem. Although I have just been online and read a forum, and I found a forum of a guy who had the same issue and he tracked it down to his handbrake. And well, if you've been watching the videos, we've been having problems with our handbrake. Putting two and two together, what I think is happening is when we're driving on low loads, because it's happening when we're going neutral and downhill, is the handbrake is grabbing every now and again, and that's making the drive line clunk. That's the theory anyway. I need to have a shower and then we're going to go for a drive because I've just backed off the handbrake completely again, so we've basically got no handbrake now, and see if that clunk goes. Fingers crossed. This is where I keep all of my serviceable parts, so I've got two of every filter inside there and just loads of different grease and stuff, and then I've also got a puncture repair kit in here, so if we ever got like a nail or anything like that, then hopefully we could try and repair it ourselves, and also some spare brake pads. And then under the driver's seat is where I carry all of my spare parts. So the drive flange, or the dry flange as Martha likes to call it. That made me chuckle.
Oops.
I've got two of them spare underneath here. So I've kept the old one as like an emergency spare.
Is it warm?
Not at all. Oh my God.
We're now going to make our way towards a petrol station, which is about 9 minutes away. They have water there, so we're going to try and fill up and then obviously give this truck and this handbrake a little bit of a test and see how we get on, because Mitch wants to have an answer before he thinks about anything else.
The thing is, even while we're driving over this rough terrain, there's no bangs, there's no creaks, everything sounds and feels really good, so I'm really inclined to think that it's nothing serious. But I want there to be nothing serious before we go onto the TMT, because there's stretches where we could be in the wilderness for like 50 odd kilometres, I think. So we want to have full confidence in the Land Rover before we do that. We've been driving for about 5 minutes and it's not done it yet. And this now, just going slow downhill in neutral, was when it was clunking the most. And it's not doing anything now.
I think that's what it is then.
I think that's got to be it.
We just saw this petrol station not far from where we were, and we saw on Port for Night that they had water, and the owner's really nice and have just said that we can fill up here. We asked how much and he said it's free. So we're just filling up this tank because we don't think we've actually used that much. Like that's the first shower we've had, and before I think we got like 4 showers out of the tank before it actually ran empty. So we're just filling up the smaller 39 litre one. 39? 38? 38 litre one, just so we've got a little bit more, and we use that one the most for filling up the kettle. So that one's the most important. Do you know when you watch something happen and it's almost as if time slows down as it's happening? That has just happened because Mitch had this here and we've just moved to the other tank because we decided to put a bit in, and the hose went over and took one of the pieces in there, and that doesn't come up, and it's very deep.
I don't think it's one we use a lot.
We don't know.
We'll find out in the future.
We debated for a while what to do with the day because obviously Mitch had diagnosed the problem. However, we weren't 100% committed to doing anything because we didn't know how long the diagnostics were actually going to take. Therefore, once we got into the town, we then had a look on the map and decided that we're not going to start the TMT until tomorrow because time's getting on, and it just felt like we need to do a bit more research and be ready to go tomorrow rather than start today and not know where we're going to sleep tonight on a track in the middle of nowhere. So we came back to this spot that we were at last night because we loved it so much, and to be honest, I've just been chilling for a little bit. It's been quite nice. I've taken an hour or so to read. It's been really nice. Mitch, on the other hand, has been doing a bit of work, and then now look at him. What are you doing?
4, 3, 2.
We're pretty much going to be off-road straight away today, so I thought I may as well air down the tyres. I nearly bought a deflator for our tyres, but then I saw a video of a guy who had the exact same inflator as me, and I thought, why am I stupid? When you could literally just plug this onto here and then use the trigger that inflates it just to let the air back through it. So that's all I use now.
I really love this spot. I'm kind of sad to leave but ready to move on. It's a very weird feeling when you have a new different back garden every single night. Sometimes you grow a little bit attached to it, and because we came back to this place yesterday there was a sense of familiarity with it, and yeah, it's just beautiful. But every time we move on, I think no place is ever going to top the next, and then somehow it does. So I'm very intrigued to know where we're going to end up tonight. I've just had to jump into the driver's seat because we've just parked in Emilchill to get some eggs just on the side of the road. However, Mitch has remembered that he hasn't got a handbrake right now, so he's just made me get into the front because he's left it in gear. However, we did feel it roll, and now I'm just the one here. I'm a bit scared. Which one's the brake? I'm like, I've got my foot ready.
The plan for today is follow the red line. I've downloaded the route from the Trans-Morocco Trail website and I've imported it into our navigation app, which is Osmond. So hopefully, as long as we stick to that red line, we'll be en route today. I have no idea what the terrain's going to be like. We're just sort of going to take it as it comes, take it very steady. So we'll see how we get on, but I'm hopeful.
Whilst Mitch remains hopeful, I remain a little bit dubious because we know how I feel about the off-roading from what we did back in Spain. However, I have more faith in the truck now and I feel like I'm used to it a little bit more, but we're really going to be out in the sticks, and that's the bit that scares me. Spain wasn't too bad, whereas now I feel like this is going to be putting the Defender to its a proper test. And hopefully we have a great time doing it.
You can always tell in Morocco where there's a river running because everywhere is so dry, but then where there's a river, they utilise it so well for farming, and then there's just always just a massive like little mini forest every single time there's a river following it. We should also hopefully see some oases. Is that a word? Oasis. We'll drive through an oasis. I don't know, but that's like the next level of it being just absolutely lush with green.
Traffic jam. Look at them all. Oh, look at the little baby. Oh.
This is going to be the highest section we're probably going to drive through in the country today. We are already at 2,500 metres and still climbing.
My ears are popping, Mitch.
That's insane. Like, we've hardly even hiked that much, and we've done a lot of hiking. Like, look at the view.
Even some maintenance going on the road over here.
Oh, strong boy. Bonjour. Bonjour. What's up, sorry?
Cigarette, pas nous.
Oh
Cigarette,
no,
we don't
no,
smoke, sorry. Au revoir.
Au revoir.
That's honestly just triggered something in my brain, because we bought these when we were in Gibraltar, just a big massive tub of pick and mix, because what's going to happen a lot when we're driving through these West African countries is we're going to get stopped a lot by officials, and a lot of them will say, oh, have you got a gift for me? Have you got this, blah, 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 and it'll just get you out of a lot of trouble if you've got an answer for that. So ours is a sweet, but if they need a little bit more convincing, we might just carry a pack of cigarettes and offer him a ciggy.
Yeah.
I think we're going to do that.
I think that's not a bad shout. Yeah, as long as they don't make you smoke one with them.
Yeah, I'll be like...
I know, we'll get some of them sweets.
Yeah.
You would never believe me if I told you that that is a school right there. A school in the middle of absolutely nowhere.
I think this is the start of where the tarmac disappears now. When I was reading about it, it was saying that the off-roading is slowly disappearing, and that's because there is so much building work going on around here now. But I think this is where they've got to on this road, this mountain pass, and it's all turned to gravel.
We are kicking up such a dust storm right now behind us. I was just saying to Mitch, it feels like I need nose plugs, and he says I should probably put my buff on because you could just feel it, and I can see it as well in the Defender in the front.
The seals aren't very good on this Land Rover, and I've put brand new seals on, but wait till we pull up tonight and you see how much dust is on the floor in the back.
I can't explain just how cool this is to see in real life right now. I did not expect this. I'm so sad that you can't have drones in Morocco, because this would have been so cool to see from above. But it's just so vast, and it feels almost like you're in somewhere in America. We've stopped on the side of the road to make some lunch. Look how bad it is, mate.
Even the place where the latch... Oh no, that's actually not that bad. What's it like inside though?
Oh, that's not that bad.
Oh gosh.
You can see where the charge has been scratching the floor.
Oh my gosh. Not that bad. I feel like this is the initiation period of pure, like, proper overlanding. You know, now that dust is getting everywhere, we've been all clean and like on tarmac, and then now we're like on the gravel, in the dust, and like this is now the foreseeable for us. And like, I mean, this is why we built the truck the way that we did. Obviously it's a shame to see it get so dusty, but this is what it's been made for.
We made the mistake of having breakfast early, so we're both starving. The fastest thing we could conjure up is some instant noodles. They have Indomie here. I've seen them in the shops, so I'm definitely stocking up on them.
And here's a look at our lunch. Doesn't look that appetizing.
I don't know, it looks good to me.
Does it? Oh, bon appetit. I'm not sure how well you'll hear me because the wind is ripping through this valley, but we've just stopped on the side of the road and it is insane. This view and this valley.
It's crazy to think that that river down there has created this. That tiny little sprinkle of water down there over millions of years has created this.
Are you loving it?
Yeah, I reckon this has been my favourite day of the trip so far.
Yeah. What's happened, Mitch?
My brakes just started getting soft, and I don't know if you can even see, I think it's even further up than that, is where we've just come from. And Martha's got out and the brakes smell very burny.
Yeah.
So I think we need to sit here for about 10-15 minutes. Never mind, I just realised I can just roll down in low range. And then we're still moving. God, I love this Land Rover. Look at this.
Maybe that's what they were a bit.
Oh, the bridge is down.
Oh. Oh. Okay, yeah, we need to turn around.
Oh no, I think people are still using it.
What?
Yeah.
Is that okay? 1 second. Is the bridge okay? Yeah? Yeah?
Bien.
Bien? Bien, okay. Merci.
It doesn't look the
This
best.
doesn't look very okay. Are you sure? Oh, Mitch, are you sure? Wait, can we not just cross
Oh yeah, let's just go.
over the river?
Yeah, but is there a road?
I don't know.
Oh, he's coming across.
Who's coming across?
The duster. Should we let him go first?
This wasn't showing on the map. We thought maybe a river crossing, not a broken bridge crossing. Are they speaking to her?
I don't know.
It just doesn't fill me with much hope that that's safe. He just said wish me luck. He's going across. I don't know if we should follow suit. Hey, no problem. Off he goes. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Hey. Honestly, if it helps, it'll look a lot easier and nicer outside.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it did.
Oh my god, it's breaking away. Oh.
We just turned off at this small little village from like nice graded roads to now it getting a bit more rough, but also very beautiful. We're following alongside this river now for quite a while. We're also planning on camping alongside this river in about 11 kilometres, but it'll be interesting now that the terrain has got a lot more rough if we start to encounter any problems.
Currently recceing a camp spot for the night. We found it on Overlander and it was verified a year ago, but since then there have been a lot of floods and that in Morocco, so then we've been trying to like place it and we can't find the exact spot. It is on this riverbed, but I just think it's moved slightly. We've just found this opening. Anyway, what I was going to say is we'd found this little way in that Mitch has just done, and I think we'll be okay here. It doesn't seem too bad to get back up, and as long as there's not any storms forecasted in the next 12 hours, we should be okay. Look at it though for a spot. Wow. So freaking dusty in here.
I tell you what, I'm so glad we built this Land Rover out of this stuff. Could you imagine if this was all nicely painted?
No. We've not even been here 10 minutes and Mitch is busy. Our plan being here, we thought we'd be able to have a shower because we thought it's going to be super remote. And whilst it might be, there is obviously a road like right there, like that wall is the road. So we're just, one, testing something out anyway to see if this would work, and two, just seeing if it's possible for us to actually shower tonight.
I'm not very good at knots, so I'm trying to learn. So I needed to make a knot where I can loosen it and tighten it. So I just learnt the taut line hitch. Hey, you'll still be able to see me knob behind this.
Nah, you won't, don't worry.
You will, down here.
Nah, you'll be fine.
Start calling me Bear Grylls now.
Are you happy?
Look at that.
But the funny thing is, I don't want to shower yet.
Yeah, well, now it's a wind deflector for in there.
Right.
I'm all showered and shaved up. It was one of them moments where something was just working so perfectly. It's so windy ripping through here that when I was shaving, all my hair was just blowing off into the distance and not dropping on my back. Sorry, but that was just, I had to tell you about that because it's just made my day. But that setup has worked perfectly. We're actually contemplating getting the shower cubicle that can go on the side of the alu cab up here, which gives you like a full wraparound sort of shower curtain. But now I've set that up, I'm really glad that we haven't, because that's just so much less weight and it took like 5 minutes to set up.
I tell you what, there is no nicer feeling than having a shower, feeling a little bit cold but clean, and then being in the back of here with Mitch outside cooking up one of our favourite meals.
This is killing me.
What?
We're trying to get up earlier in the day because the sun sets earlier. So we're trying to wake up earlier so we have more daylight in the day. But I don't like getting up early.
Me neither. Oh, but what a spot to wake up in. So cool when you forget where you are.
But I keep having dreams that make me stressed. I had a dream last night that I was trying to screw a screw into another screw, and I had to tell myself that you can't do it, it's not possible, in like my own conscious, and say wake up and re-dream yourself so you can sleep. Yesterday while I was driving, there was a couple of scenarios where I would have liked to have had a handbrake, so I think that I'm going to go under the truck and just adjust it back up to where it's just grabbing when it gets right to the top. Hey, oh. So I just want it so it goes tight there.
Okay.
And you can't pull it any more than that.
Is it not the top though?
No, it can come further, look.
Okay. Yeah, that feels good.
That's in the right place.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, we'll try that.
Yeah?
If it needs a little bit more today, I'll crawl back under and just nip it up.
Okay, did I do a good job?
You were the top mechanic there, Marv.
Thank you.
I've also just checked all the fluids and we're looking all good.
We were just getting ready to leave and all of a sudden we heard some rocks fall, and it worried us a little bit because it was coming from the way that we're heading, and we thought it might have been goats because then they were happening continuously for a little while, and it wasn't until all of a sudden I thought I just saw a monkey, and I didn't believe my eyes, and then all of a sudden there wasn't one, there wasn't two, there was like a full family of monkeys that just started coming over the cliffside, and I've never seen anything like it before. They were so chilled and they were just scaling along, and there was babies. I'm still, oh my god.
gone behind that tree trunk there. Look, he's poking his head out. Look, he just keeps poking his head out. That's the coolest thing ever.
They were just having a great little time.
Yeah, there's something about seeing animals in the wild rather than like seeing them where everyone's feeding them and things like that. It's just amazing. This
does not compare to when we saw monkeys in the previous episode, because we knew that they were in that national park. Whereas here, I thought they were goats. I did not expect to see monkeys here, and they blended in so well into the rock. They've now gone across and scaled the cliffside and have carried on down. And I'm still in disbelief that that even happened. Like, what a day, what a way to start the day. Right, well, after all that excitement, now it's time to actually see if we can get out of here. Look at this bridge. Is that a tree trunk? I think that's a tree trunk. Oh my god, no, you're not going across, Mitchell. Duh.
That has got to be one of the sketchiest bridges in the world.
What the hell? Like, look at the drop. That is mental.
I'd love to know the actual load that could take.
Yeah.
Like, could you, I bet it's so much more than you actually think. Like, imagine if you had a quad bike or something with a trailer on the back, and every time you were just putting another 20 kilowatt, another 20, just seeing how much it would take.
That looks really scary.
In person, it doesn't look that bad on there. I was thinking, shall I test my handbrake while we're on this, but I don't know if I should.
I think you should. There is a track there, but...
Do you think you should wreck it?
I think maybe. That, like, I don't think it'll show on camera, but it is.
That's really steep.
That's really steep and on a bend. Whew. It's hard for me to understand right now which track we should be on, because this is technically sort of the road, type of road we've been following, but there is one down in the valley. But I think this one is it. I think we'll be fine. Can you tell how steep it is just by where Mitch is right now? I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but there's the two roads. That's where we've just come from. I think this is the one.
Oh, Martha's signalling for me to go up.
Oh, we're sliding a bit. Honestly, makes it look effortless. It's really hard to describe the feeling of being what Mitch will be feeling and what I'm feeling by seeing it out of the truck, because it feels so different inside compared to, you know, just watching it. And I can imagine on the camera as well, that's like another layer of it, just not feeling how it does in real life, but it makes it look so easy. Oh yeah, look, they do join up. Oh well.
That was good fun anyway.
Yeah, that was a good test. Mitch has got a pet peeve and he's sorting it now.
There's a really annoying squeak that comes back every now and again, and it's because the bonnet hinge gets dry and it resonates all the way through the cab. So every now and again I have to spray a bit of lubricant on the hinge and then the squeak's gone. It's so annoying. Oh my god.
What?
I'm about to pull it up.
No.
Surely he pulled up in a place like this.
You'd hope so if he's...
Whoa.
Whoa. Oh, he's driving. Oh, okay. Oh, he's...
Oh, is he?
Oh, no, he's not. Oh. Can he get through there?
Probably not.
Oh,
Oh, he's going in.
oh so
oh,
we have to
what?
go on the edge.
Nah, f that.
Nah. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that.
No, I don't. His top's
No.
sticking out too much.
Yeah. Oh, I also don't like the thought of you reversing down here.
You're gonna have to.
Oh, my worst nightmare's coming true. There's a massive drop off to our right now, and Mitch is just. Oh, surely we can go there, and he can go in there. No? They've got the 360 out.
You're also covering my mirror
Oh,
now.
sorry. I'm just be quiet. Oh, I don't think you understand the drop off on that side. Oh, you're doing amazing, Mitch. Such a big rig. Oh. Oh, well done, Mitch.
Wow.
Do you need a minute?
Wow.
Like,
Let me show them.
yeah. Go on.
That's what I was reversing next to.
This is why I love prepping overnight oats the night before. Just got them out of the fridge, just found a little pull in, and we've got this view behind us.
Look at that ridge line.
Wow. What a breakfast spot, eh? Are they someone's knickers?
I am an asteroid. I'm soaring through the sky. He yells, but I ignore. I always start the fight. I say it dims my light. I've been on fire lately. We're about to collide, but he still calls me baby.
We've just come into this tiny town, and Mitch has just gone into the shop, which looks like a butcher's slash fruit and veg shop, just to get a few bits for tea if we could get them. And I think he has been successful, which is good.
Do the friendly chop. 50p.
Oh, nice. Some bananas and a little pepper.
A little pepper.
Well,
I don't think what mine's called if that's little.
I think we found our little spot for the night. Looks pretty good to me. Well, I think we might have a little bit of a chilly night tonight. What's the elevation at now, Mitch?
We're having pasta.
No, and you're so funny. What elevation are we at?
2230.
2230. So it's going to get cold tonight, but this is a nice peaceful spot that we had another one started a little bit further along this route. However, we saw a few overlanders further down the valley, and I thought to check part for night, whereas we'd found the other one on iOverlander, and then turns out this place was on there, and we thought, oh, actually looks a little bit nicer than the one that we were going to. And it's also Mitchell's birthday tomorrow, so we wanted to have, well, I wanted mainly, he's really not bothered, I wanted to have somewhere that was quite nice and not something that we want to kind of get away from quick tomorrow. But it's nice to step out. It feels like we've done a lot of driving today. It's been amazing to see what we have done today and be off on them trails. Like, my brain needs to catch up, I think, with all the things that we've seen today. But it has been a long day inside the cab, so it's nice to get out, stretch the old legs, and also think about making some food soon because I'm hungry. He's cooking up a storm out here. How good does that look?
It's a bit challenging cooking on this stove and like controlling the temperature because the gas goes through this hob to get to this hob, so you can't have this one low and this one high. You can only have that one high and that one low.
I didn't know
So
that.
yeah, it's like a bit of a balancing act to try and get it all cooking. But I'm making chicken and chorizo fajita pasta, which is one of our all-time favourites.
Yeah, it's one of our staple meals on the road if we can have it. It's a great go-to, and I'm very excited. I've not actually cooked with this stove yet, which is... Oh, Mitch is boiling over. It's boiling over.
Told you.
Yeah, I've actually not cooked at all on this entire trip yet. We're on day, what, 40? I've not actually made a meal.
You're just along for the ride, aren't you?
I am just along for the ride. I am overnight oats maker. I wear that with a badge of honour. But other than that, that's about it. It's quite nice. Oh my days.
That was an absolute juggle fest.
Why?
Because I was like, mix a bit in there, mix a bit in there. I had to mix it like 10 times until it looked like there was like an equal proportion.
Thank you very much, sir.
Nothing. I'm not reenacting.
I'm just drying up in here, and I literally heard Mitch going, "What a setup! What a setup!" It's still not lost on us how like happy we are with this build and just everything. Like, I'm here, just washed up, like, we used to dread past the dishes in our blue van when we first started because we don't have hot water now, so it used to be really hard to wash the pots and stuff. And I've just washed all that in here, like, no problem at all. Mitch has now prepped the leftover pasta into a pot and got the kettle on, put everything away. I'm passing him stuff and he's putting it back on the utensil organiser, and it's just, what a setup. You're probably sick of us going on about it now, but I love it so much. Good morning, birthday boy.
I'm an old man.
Mitch is officially 29 today. How does that make you feel? Do you feel wiser?
Honestly, if my mum didn't message me yesterday saying, can we call on your birthday, I'd have forgot it was my birthday today.
But like any birthday, we're starting off with pancakes. Oh my god, this is the first time we're making pancakes in the Defender. So far it's looking pretty good.
I don't think we've got enough.
That is a big stack.
I always have an issue, I make too many.
Oh my god. We have just thought though, there'll be a great snack to keep in the fridge. Just a little cheeky pancake on the road.
I'm having them all now. Still got to make yours yet.
There's the final product. Yogurt, banana, Biscoff, maple syrup.
That's so good.
Happy birthday, Mitch. What are you doing now, Mitch?
Basically being outdoor boys. Been wanting to make bread in a bag for ages, because if anyone knows, a massive YouTuber called Outdoor Boys that unfortunately doesn't make videos anymore.
Don't want to talk about it.
But ever since we used to watch him, we've always wanted to make bread in a bag. You basically just mix all your ingredients, squeeze them all together, let it proof for a bit, which we'll just leave it in the fridge all day, and then later we're going to make flatbreads out of it.
I'm so excited. I really hope this works.
Yeah, it looks promising.
Yeah?
We'll see.
We're really trying to work out things that we can make and have like some good staples now whilst we're in Morocco and there's the big supermarkets, because say for instance hopefully this bread works and we can make loads of flatbread. Like, it's just another way that we can have something quite filling and easy on the road when we're in countries where the supermarkets literally don't exist apart from like little stalls. Oh, you've got it out.
It's still quite lumpy.
Is it the window pane method? Oh yeah. See through it, yeah. I think that looks pretty good, mate.
You reckon?
Is it sticking to your hands much?
No.
No, yeah, that's good.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's so funny, this morning we were talking about adding a few more spares that we've used up into our arsenal, and also talking about the fact that we had no spares for our Coleman stove. And me and Martha were both walking around this morning thinking, I can smell fuel. I can smell fuel, and I checked all of the obvious places, but then Martha, again, she's got a good nose, Martha has. It's too much sniffing trees. Tracked it down to the Coleman stove, and what was happening was fuel was spraying out of here even when I had the valve fully closed. So I'm going to have to split this open later and see if there's an O-ring or something in there that will stop it from passing. I have got a little collection of O-ring spares, so hopefully that's it. Otherwise, we're pretty Screwed, yeah.
Thankfully it hadn't leaked too bad in here, and it's a good excuse to get rid of all the pasta that had dropped down there that we've been meaning to get rid of. But hopefully...
It's so beautiful. We just climbed like 800 metres up to the top of this pass, and I was not a big fan of it at all on a cold engine. I think we've learnt from that now that if we're at the bottom of a pass, we're going to do it before we finish for the day, because the Land Rover just struggled the whole way up. Like, until this engine is warm, this thing must have about 20 horsepower. Not even joking.
Look at this view though, where we've stopped. You can see the trail all the way down. Oh my god, don't fall down the... I know! You can see where we're gonna go. All the way down. That is so epic. All the way off in the distance down there. I might come to regret this, but we'll see. If you didn't know, I get very bad travel sickness, but there's a squeak in the back that has just been driving us insane. So Mitch has put me in the back to see if I can diagnose it. So we'll see. Don't know how long I can do though. You watch, it won't happen now.
Maybe a little bit.
Yeah. That was very easy. That didn't take long at all. These two latches, mainly the top two, the bottom seem okay. As soon as I put my hand over the latch, the squeaking stopped. So Mitch says it's a very easy fix. He's got his little tool bag out and he's straight on the job.
I'm not knowing what that is and then not fixing it straight away.
This has got to be genuinely one of the biggest benefits to building the full thing yourself, isn't it?
Yeah. The latches have got like a little, like all that happens when you shut it is that goes up and that presses on the back of that latch, so you can just adjust it. So I had it a bit too much there. That feels a bit tighter now. The metal was probably just rubbing on the metal.
Yeah.
I also found out the other day that my socket set can live behind my seat, which is an absolute game changer, because then I can just grab that nice and easy. Down there. Chuck that, and then the hose lives up here. No, it's still there, I think.
Was it?
Oh no, that's my bonnet.
Yeah.
Whee!
Fixed it on the job. Oh, that's good.
I think that's the last squeak.
Yeah, apart from that bonnet. Mitch lubed that yesterday and it's already squeaking again.
I need some better grease.
Yeah. We'll sort you next, don't you worry. We're after you.
Why have we got music on if we're bored?
So I don't know what to put on.
I'll put some on.
That's your choice.
Yeah, it's my birthday. Oh, this is my winter.
I feel you.
Fucking hell.
You'll never guess what game we're playing today, and well, Mitch is playing it. Guess the video game soundtrack. So I found a playlist of like retro video game soundtrack on Spotify, and Mitch is having fun pressing shuffle and trying to guess where the game has come from by the song.
No, this is killing me. Is it Mario Kart or something?
Close.
Oh, I don't know.
Super Mario 64.
Oh, I've never played that. I wonder what this one is.
Oh, I've got this.
Why did you look then?
I don't know.
Why is he staring?
Do not get past. Oh, he's dropping.
Air pressure? Yeah.
Yeah.
Go for it. Yeah, okay.
Hello. Bonjour. Oh. He's got the tie.
Oh, okay, yes.
This side.
This side.
Here.
Yeah.
Bonjour. Ça va?
Thank you. No worries, it's okay, c'est bon.
Look at you using your air compressor loads today.
Yeah.
Merci.
Ah, no, c'est bon, c'est bon. Thank you.
Oh, good?
Thank you.
That's okay.
Au revoir.
Okay, au revoir. Au revoir.
Why did you just rip the door off when he drove past?
So we're still following the TMT here. Oh, is it his truck? Oh, okay. I think they were going into town and then caught us. And then, yeah, it's this guy's tyre. We've just saved the day with this guy's tyre.
Do we need a bottle jack or anything?
You okay?
Do you need a jack or anything? Okay.
They've got one.
You okay?
Okay.
Attends.
The tea. Oh, no, it's okay. We gotta go. Yeah.
Oh no, it's okay.
okay,
Thank
okay.
you.
So, merci beaucoup. Good luck. Oh, bless them. So it was obviously for that truck's tyre and seeing if we could offer anything else, but all that they wanted to do was now offer us tea, which is very sweet. But I would have done that if it wasn't already late in the day and we've still got a long way to go before we even get to the fuel station, never mind where we're camping tonight. And like I said, is the route good? Bonjour, ça va?
Oh, merci.
Oh, this is so cool. Oh, thank you.
Merci.
That's it, over. Oh. What the hell?
This is sick. Oh, this is awesome.
What the? The guy on the motorbike who stopped and gave us the apples was now behind us. So Mitch just gave him some sweets.
Au revoir. This is so sick.
Our way now into Kala Mguna, and it's the first big place that we've come to in a few days, and we found a little petrol station, but already it's just a bit chaotic and we've just come from, as you've seen, middle of nowhere, and now we're here. It's it's quite a big adjustment all of a sudden.
When it rains here, it changes so fast. Just because they haven't got drainage and sewage systems and stuff like that, the lying water just comes out of nowhere so quick. All the valleys, the rivers just start ripping through the towns. It's absolutely insane. They could literally have like 2 hours of heavy rainfall and the whole place will just change.
We've made it to our camp spot for the night. We're just out here, we've just gone past a few houses and then found this plain, and then in the background over there is the Atlas Mountains where we just were. But Mitch, the back, oh guys, it's so bad. So Mitch is getting the compressor out because the dust is, we've had enough.
Let's see how this dough's got on.
Serious?
No, Muff, it's gone like sourdough.
Why?
Yeah, where it goes all webby.
No, that's dough, Mitch.
That's
dough, I promise. Oh, I'm excited. The whole drive, we've just been talking about different ways we can eat bread for the foreseeable. One suggestion was even getting Milka, the chocolate, and putting that inside the dough and then cooking the dough. But not today. Although, that would be a pretty cool birthday cake.
Oh, watch the flip.
Wait. Yeah. Oh my god, there's so much food. What does everyone reckon to the bread? Oh, I think it looks good. Oh, you're going. Is it good? Seriously?
No, I'm not even lying.
Well, not, yeah. I tell you what.
Still undisputed.
Yeah, we can put it away.
I said to Martha before we ate that, we've never had food in a van on 4 wheels and ever been too full to finish it. And I thought this might be the one, but it was close.
That's the sign of someone who's had a good birthday. That's what I think.
It's a sign of someone who's ate too much on their birthday. I hate overeating.
I know. Have you had a good day though?
Yeah, I've had a good few days. The past few days have been awesome. I hope you guys have enjoyed it as much as we have. Because also, after this now, we're headed to the desert as well, which is going to be insane. Like, if you didn't know, Morocco down the south has got like these massive dunes, orange sand. It's absolutely insane. And that's where we're heading next.
So if you'd like to see what we get up to next, please make sure to subscribe. And if you've enjoyed watching this video, please give us a like and leave a comment down below wishing Mitch a happy birthday. And we'll see you in the next one.